Hello guys and welcome to today's daily puzzle tempo precision. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that we have a few ways of giving a check. First of all, we could use our queen over here, giving the check on the king, forcing it to take us. However, after that, we do have one way of giving a check, being with our rook, but they can simply counter that by escaping. So what option does that leave us with? Well, over here we have our knights that can take their knight, giving a check, after which they are forced to take with their queen, because obviously they can't take with the pawn as the pawn is pinned to the king by our queen. And if they decide to move out instead, well, then under cover from our bishop that is no longer being blocked by the knight, our rook can then deliver checkmate. So what does that mean? Well, it means that this probably is along the right way. Because now that they have indeed moved their queen, that means that we have our own forcing moves. Under cover from the rook, our bishop can now slide in and give a check. This might seem useless, but it actually is very important because it brings the king out, meaning that once our bishop moves, we have another discovered check. On top of that, we have control over where the king is moving, and now if we bring our bishop back over here, that actually means that the king can only move over there, and if we then sacrifice the rook, that forces the king out once more, after which, because the bishop is blocking their queen, our queen can now safely move in for another check, and then under cover from our own bishop, deliver checkmate, which wouldn't be possible if we moved our bishop, let's say, over here, because then their queen could interpose, and the queen combined with the pawn will be able to counter our offense. However, if we do it like this, and sacrifice the rook, then bring in the queen, and finally deliver checkmate, they can't do any of that. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.